Let's make it louder. Oh, that is the loudest. Okay. Hello, people. Welcome to all of you. Hi, 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 hi. Hello, Zaza. Is that how I pronounce your name? Welcome to the live. Hello, everyone. Where should I be looking? This one. Hello. Okay. Hello, Bunny. Welcome to you. Welcome, people. Oh, Bunny has responded to me. Hello, Bunny. Okay, hello to you. Welcome to everyone who has just joined, people. Today we are going through another round of paper, strengthening our grammar skills. And if you're a student, this will definitely help you for your examination. Bunny, Emma, oh my God, Emma, why do I always forget? Emma, do you ever plan to rename that to Emma? Okay, hello, welcome everyone. Hey, Emma, do you know about our upcoming collaboration with Mathematics? Huh? I expect to see you on that day. I hope that you have already pre-registered, Emma. Hello, people. Hello. Oh, yeah, you know? Okay, that's perfect. Hey, hello. Today, we're gonna be strong and we're gonna go through every single question, brave every single vocab and grammar question. Hello, hello. Stephanie has just joined the live. Welcome to you, Stephanie and Chubby Chicken. Jerry the Noob, hello. Welcome to you back. Welcome back to you. Okay, hello, people. Oh, actually, I forgot that I also have a bell. Yay! All right. While we are waiting for more people to come, of course, Teacher Mitsuko has prepared some wonderful announcements for all of you. Hello, 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 Oliver. I changed it. Oh, Derek the Noob. Hi, hello, Derek the Noob. Now, a few announcements for all of you people of the world. I'm always very excited to share this. It's because it's free. Plus, it's a live collaboration with Mathematics, another center that teaches math. And so, if you join our collaboration this coming 19th of July, you get the chance to win one of our 50 very wonderful goodie bags worth 10,000 in total, by the way. So we have prepared English and math cheat sheets, useful for both primary and secondary students. Discount coupons. If you are very much interested to join the September holiday programs, you get discount coupons from both centers. And of course, many more beautiful items. If you loved Ronnie for the longest time in our life, you might actually get a Ronnie as well. Yay! And many other very special stationery. So please join. Hello, Sue. Welcome to you, Sue. Welcome. Okay. Yep, everyone. If One more wonderful thing though. So if you pre-register for our live, you will get a portion of the English and math cheat sheets. How wonderful is that? I'm gonna give you a few seconds to scan the QR code. Very big. We made very big for you so you can scan. I actually don't know. Can you scan? Give it a try. Sue, are you there, Sue? Try scanning it, Jerry the Noob. Then when you scan and pre-register, automatically, how wonderful is that? Automatically, you get to receive via email the English and math cheat sheets, but of course, just a portion of it. You will get the chance to win the full version if you join us on the 19th of July. Yay! Woo! All right, that's it. I'll get back to that in a moment. How do I scan it, Emma? Emma, if you don't have another device to scan it, my suggestion is you screenshot it and then scan it later. Okay. All right. Hello, user 4287. Welcome to you. Okay, people. Are you ready, Emma? Okay. Now, today we're gonna go through a P5 end of view paper and let's see how you have strengthened your grammar skills as you go through the live with us every single day. Hello, Guru Sami. I like the names I see here in TikTok. Very wonderful. and creative and funny and witty names. Ozil05, you're liking the live. Thank you, Ozil. You're very nice. Thank you. Okay, now hello everyone. Let's move on and try to do the questions one by one. Be strong and bear with me. And share your answers, whether it's correct or not. If you're unsure, it doesn't matter. It's just a safe space for you to try. And please, to those of you who are answering with everyone else, be nice to everyone, people. Okay, Emma is ready. Emma, you're already saying number one. Wow. Thank you, Jean, for the gift. Okay, Ozil is also, and Sue is saying number one. Okay, let's go through. Let's see if you answer. We have a consensus. All of you says is number one. I care blank my grandparents' health by ensuring that they take their medicine daily. I hope you are as nice to your grandparents. Love them like that. If they need some medication, help to remind them. So you care what? So the answer pairs very well with the word care to form a very important phrasal verb that means to look after. Okay, it's a phrasal verb that means to look after. Okay, we start off with a very easy one. Sue, Ozil, and Emma. Yay, very good. You got the right answer. You care for someone. Okay, it's number one. You have to care for someone. That means to look after or provide for their needs. Good job. Okay, we're starting off easy. Proud of you. Let's move on to how good you are with using your conjunctions. Conjunctions, remember, these are your connectors. How do you connect phrases to phrases? Ready? Here we go. Number two, ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Let's go. Now, taking the question, blank Tim does not know how to rollerblade. He cannot take part in the competition. I will give you a clue while you're thinking of your answer, ladies and gentlemen. So we're looking for a conjunction that talks about combining causes and their effects. Okay. If you want to combine a cause and an effect of something, what do you think should be your answer? I see. Wow, you seem to love a number one. Because now, once again, the three of you is saying number one. Since Tim does not know how to rollerblade, he cannot take part. So, so you're saying because he cannot, he doesn't know how to rollerblade, he cannot take part. Very good! Yay! So you are correct. The answer is since, because this one works like because. So, of course, you give a reason, you do a cause and effect, well done. While cannot, because while works two ways. It can help you connect contrasting ideas, or, of course, the one that you always use, simultaneous actions. Actions that happens at the same time. How about, unless, of course, there has to be a condition, one single one. And finally, although shows another contrast. For this case, there's no two contrasting ideas. We want to talk about the cause and effect. Well done, people of the world. Is it too easy? Let me see if you can consistently give me the right answer. Let's move on. Hello, Jacelyn. Welcome to you. Remember to follow us so you get notified for our succeeding live sessions. Yay! Let's go. Number 3. Okay. Let's test your subject-verb agreement skills. Okay. Testing your subject-verb agreement skills. Read through, please. The team of scientists blank to come up with a cure for COVID-19 within the next year. Hello, Gulai. Is that how I pronounce the name? I hope I pronounce it correctly. Thank you so much for coming in here and for participating. Okay, you are saying it should be number 2. You're saying hopes. Am I saying number 1? Ooh, now I have different answers. Interesting. Hello, Roxoff 241. Welcome and thank you for coming in. Hello. Okay. Roxoff 241. Do you have your answer? Hello to you. Ozil is also saying number 2. Also, I have a number 1 and I also have a number 2. So this is a question about whether it's singular or plural. Now, first things first, you see the time element here, right? Within the next year. So, of course, it hasn't been done yet. So, definitely no to the past tense. Okay, it's not done yet. And hoping, you use your hoping, you need to pair it with an auxiliary verb. You need was hoping, were hoping, right? Otherwise, you cannot use it, okay? And we don't have an auxiliary verb for it. So, we're left with hope and hopes. Now, can you tell me, people online, What is the complete subject in this sentence? Hello, Sabril. Welcome to you. What is, type it in the chat. What is the complete subject in the sentence? You have to be able to guess the complete subject for you to know whether to deal it as a singular subject or as a plural subject. Let me know, let me know. What is the actual subject? Who's the doer of the action? The main topic of the sentence. Subject, I'm waiting, I'm waiting. You see? Teacher Mitsuko doesn't ask for answers only. Now we also go down. Hello, Teacher Online. Welcome to you. Hello. Okay. Dijang Online, I was just asking them, what is the subject of this sentence? Team. Gula is saying team. I see, I see. So for you, instead of saying scientists, you're saying it's the team. I see. That's why I suppose that's the reason why you answered hopes, right? So the complete sentence here, the complete subject is team of scientists. We are talking about a collective noun here. We're talking about them as one unit, okay, in one collection like that. Okay, how many teams are we talking about? It says team. Thank you, Dijang Online. It says team as in just team. It didn't say the teams. It says team. Only one team. Therefore, it is good job. It's only one. Therefore, it's singular. We're talking about just one team, just one group. Therefore, the answer is number 2. Well done. So we're all good with that, yeah? Okay, good job, people. It's magnetic. Okay, now moving on. Be careful. Number 4, people. Number 4. Okay. Julia caught her brother Blank out of the house when she was about. Oh, hello, Zil. Thank you for the gift. I like the TGIF gift. It's indeed TGIF for us. I used to not be able to say TGIF, Ozil, because my classes before used to be on Saturdays. So like while everyone is like, oh, let's party on a Friday, I cannot say I sleep early on Fridays before. Because Saturdays is a hectic day for me. All right, answers are coming in. I see number 3. Emma number 3. Dijang Online number 3. You're saying sneaking, is it? Okay, Ozil is saying number 3. Oh wow, all of you have the same answer. Hello, Emma. Welcome. Okay, now there is a specific pattern here. Do you know what kind of question are we dealing with here? This is something I keep repeating the past few questions. If you have been with me and with teacher Jamie's, I'll give you the clue. There is Emma Mar is also saying number 3. The pattern here is caught, and then there's also her brother, and then there's also the blank. What pattern do you think are we trying to deal here? Hello, Alyssa. Welcome to you. Okay, Alyssa, this one you know. Thank you for the gift. No, did she give a gift?
Yeah, she
did. Okay, she did. Emma, Mom, I'm very proud of you, like always. Yes, this is verb, noun, verb. To those of you who are very new to this, when you see this pattern that there's a verb followed by a noun and followed by another verb, there is something that you can do with it. The second verb is either base form or in present participle form, which is their ing form. So this is what I tell you all the time. They like to ask this question very, very much. So be careful. You have to be quick in checking what type of question you're dealing with, because most of the time, if you're quick enough, you will be able to see it. So normally when they ask this question, they like to use it as sometimes they want to use it to trick you to use a base form, and to trick you to use something else when they are looking for a base form. For this case, it's looking for the present participle, which is number 3. Yay! Good job. Okay. So if you notice, Alyssa, I think Busy Mom, you've also been in the live. Welcome to you, Emma Ma. In the past few questions, right, most of the time the second V is always in base form. But this is what I tell you.
there are some cases where it isn't necessarily just the base form, it can be the present participle. So for example, caught, right? Specifically for the verbs caught and what's the other one? I know another one. Specifically for the verbs caught and found. These two ones, right? You can take note of this. They always follow, instead of a base form, it's present participle, the ing. Okay, the ing. It's because it normally when you use these two verbs, it's an ongoing action. Yeah, correct. All right. Yeah. Okay. Now, so caught and found. These two specific verbs will use the ing one. Okay. Caught sneaking out of the house when she was about to enter her room. Don't do this, you
Thank you for
Alyssa.
the gift. Wow.
Thank you for the gift.
So
Oh, that's a lot,
much.
Ramboyan.
Thank you, Rambo Young.
Wow! I give you the wow sound effect. Wow! Okay, thank you so much, Rambo Young. That's very kind of you. And Dijang, Dijang doesn't want to lose it. Dijang also gave his gift.
Wow, they're
Thank you
fighting
so much.
now.
All right, now, so remember the VNV rule? Remember your second verb because most of the time will either really be base form or ing. Okay, okay. Good job, people. Good job. Okay.
We're still
I cannot even go out 30 minutes without my parents spamming phone.
Thank you. Thank you for the gift.
They are concerned of your safety, Alyssa. So please understand. Wow, Rumble, y'all, that's a
Wow.
lot.
You're now the title gifter.
Yeah, you are now the is he top one gifter
Yeah,
now?
they want the badge.
You have won the badge. All right. Now, question 5. Maximum security prison. Ay, Alyssa. Now, they've already finished the project blank day. Okay, a very, very easy version of a question tag. Question. You're aware of this, right? So you have the statement, okay, the statement portion, and then you have the question tag portion. If the statement is positive, you turn it into the question tag is negative, and then if it's negative, you turn it into positive. Now, obviously, Dave, people. Dave is a short for what? 2 words, ladies and gentlemen. This is short for what? They. Okay, next one very easy. So that means to say type very quickly like that. So yeah, thank you, Gulai. They have. Therefore, to turn this into negative because this is positive, to turn this into negative, you basically just have to add the word not. Have not. Which is the short for it is tan da Yay! You are all correct, people. It's number 4. Yay! Thank you, Ozil, Alyssa, Emma. Thank you. Oh, Emma, you changed your name to Emma. Thank you so much. Now I will never call you wrongly. Hello, Calvincia. Evangeline.
Evangeline.
Is that Evangeline? Welcome to you. Welcome to you. Okay. Have not they? DJ online. I think that's a good question though. Is like have or should it have not they, haven't they, or should it be have they not? Good question. Because normally when you write question tags, you actually write it in short form. It's you normally write it in short form. However, that is a question I actually honestly cannot accurately tell you, Dijon Online. I'm not I am not um, a god who knows every single answer, but I will take note of that. You come back on the next live, and I shall tell you. I'll go and talk to. I'll search about it and see if it's actually allowed. Let's say it's not MCQs. If it's actually okay to say it,
Ash,
then
thank you
how
for
what's the
sharing the live.
arrangement? Okay, match same word. Did you all notice Mochi's brother? What a good question from Jean. Did you all notice Mochi's brother? And
His
I
name
tell
was-
you, it's not the same Mochi, okay? Because you see their backs are different.
It's Mochi's brother.
One has a dolphin. Is it a dolphin? I would assume this is a dolphin and this is a crocodile.
Gio said it's a type of shark. It's like in Japan. It's like
Oh. I am too bad with identifying
Can you
animals.
guys
We can
suggest
actually
some
ask them.
comments?
Yeah,
Yeah,
correct.
names for Mochi's brother.
Correct.
He's nameless.
Mochi's brother doesn't have a name yet, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want, we can take some suggestions, huh? What do we name Mochi's brother? Matcha. Ezra was quick. Ezra was like, "Oh my god, it has to be matcha, mochi matcha." Okay,
Mochi
duly
matcha.
noted. We still accept more suggestions, and then we put them together, and we shall see and reveal it. I think we will tell Teacher James about this as well, and then maybe Teacher James can tell you what's the final
will
name on
reveal.
Monday. Correct? Huh? We will reveal the name of Mochi's
Oh,
brother soon. So
Yuki
we have
is saying it's Mochi's girlfriend.
so cute
Not
girlfriend.
brother.
Oh my god, we thought it was brother. Now Yuki is making. Oh my god, Yuki. Now Mochi has a girlfriend. So is it really the girlfriend or the brother? You will know next week. Wow. We reveal that next week, huh?
With a
people?
video, yeah.
Reveal if this is Mochi's brother or girlfriend. What an interesting thing to look forward to. All right, people, focus. Focus. Number 6, ladies and gentlemen. Number 6. Okay.
Thank you,
okay.
Rumble Young,
Now,
for the gifts.
he blanked on his project for 2 hours when his computer crashed. Poor person. Poor him. Okay. Something happened while he was using his computer. What is Mochi's
you all
pronoun?
hear me?
Good question. That is very, very nice of you to ask. It's very important that when you meet someone very new, we have to ask their pronouns to respect their choices, huh? That we shall also reveal next week when we reveal this capybara's relationship to Mochi. The name, the relationship, plus the pronouns, yeah? Wow. All right, answers are coming in, people. Now they all have siblings but Miffy. Okay, Alyssa is saying number 3. You're saying had been working. And then Ozil is also saying number 3. I later one more the table, no space. Busy Mom is also saying number 3. Okay, we have a consensus. You all think it's past perfect continuous. For what reason, people? Can you give me one simple reason why it's either you give me one clue or one simple reason why you think it's past perfect, continuous. Alyssa is back. Where is teacher Jamie? Is my favorite teacher. So cute. Hello. Your favorite teacher will be back on Monday, huh? So don't worry, teacher Jamie's is back, but teacher Jamie's put an S in the end, huh? Now have not cause singular. Have cannot cause singulars. Okay, so first things first, very smart. Let's start to do the cancellation. So he, okay, now it's singular. We can start canceling this and this, correct? Because this is only one and you use has for only one. Okay, but here's the thing, right? You work for 2 hours, then gone. So here's the thing, right? Had worked is past perfect. This is past perfect, you know. But had been working is also past perfect, but it's continuous. Correct. So now, do keep in mind, what do these two have in common? They have in common is that it talks about 2 past actions, but they have one difference. What? Char, what is the difference with past perfect and past perfect continuous? So the past perfect, that means both the actions happened in the past also ended in the past, and that the first action ended and then the second action immediately happened. Okay, so first action done and then second action immediately happened. However, the past perfect continuous was while the first action was ongoing, from the word continuous. Okay, it's ongoing and then the second one happened. Bye, teacher online. Go and have a good dinner to you for you. Goodbye. I hope to see you again. Have a good dinner. Hello, cinnamon roll. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Now, so the difference was that 2 past actions, but past perfect continuous meant that one action, the first action, was still ongoing when the second action happened, and that is the case for number 6. So, ladies and gentlemen, You are right. It's number 3. Yay! Good job. Okay, number 7, people. Number 7. Let's go. We must hurry. If we blank our flight, we will be stranded at the airport. Mother warned us. Wow. Okay. What do you think is the answer? Interesting. Actually, your clue is if. Your clue is if. You will apply. This is a what question? Now, where is Ronnie? Someone is looking for Ronnie. Ronnie is here. Oh, you have someone is looking for Ronnie. Ronnie heard the question. Turn, turn, turn. Look at the screen, people. Look at the screen. Oh, wow. You see, Ronnie saying hi to you because you're looking for him. Okay. Now, okay, Ozil is saying number 1. So I have highlighted the if here. Later, Ronnie will look at you
Ella
again,
Ali,
huh?
for following.
Hello, thank you for the follow, Ella. My your favorite toys, yes. Okay, answers, people, answers. So this is actually a conditional. And if you recall, I previously told you the 3 types of conditionals, ladies and gentlemen. This one is a very simple one because the if statement and then the second statement is plural. Okay, that means you use this conditional for something that is likely to happen. Okay. Okay, I see Miss as answer. Thank you. Who else? Ozil is saying number 1 also. Who else? Who else have the answer for this one? I need one more. One. I see. If we miss our flight, we will be stranded at the airport. Good job. That's number 1. Yay! Very good. Okay, ready to move on to number 9, people. Number 8, sorry. And number 8, let's go. This is too blank luggage for me to handle. You ought to help me, protested Mary. Okay. Jamie's favorite student. Yes, you are. Okay. Okay. This is too blank luggage for me to handle. You ought to help me. Oh, thank you for the gift, Rumble Yong. Thank you. But give me your answer, Rumble Young. What's your answer for number 8?
Give us your answer.
Yes,
That's what we want.
we need your answers also, plus a gift, but also answer. Okay, now number 2, you see. Now the question now is luggage countable or uncountable? Because this is the question on quantifiers. How do you quantify this item? Now, first, before you give me the answer, you have to tell me, is a luggage countable? Or you're saying it's countable. Now, sorry. If you've watched my live in the previous sessions, we actually have a question that was also, it was a different sentence, but it was still quantifying the word luggage. And quite a few of the students were a bit shocked. Busy Mom and MMR, well done. Yes, luggage is actually uncountable. So that's the beauty about practicing, you see. If you realize I have done I've done different papers, right? 2023 P5 end of year. But the more you do practices, right, sometimes the questions even already repeat. So different sentence, but it was quantifying the same word luggage, right? So luggage is actually uncountable. Very good. So given that, we can cancel few, we can cancel many, plus it's 2 what? And you are complaining. You see, Mary, 1. Okay. So today we learned something new. Luggage is uncountable. All right. Thank you, Busy Mom. Ozil, thank you. Let's move on to number 9. Okay, Susan. Let's talk about Susan. What did you do, Susan? Now, Susan Blank be traveling to Australia for an overseas exchange program next week. She cannot wait to try the local food. Good for you, Susan. We all want to go with Susan. All right. What is the answer? Ozil is saying number 1. You say Susan will be traveling. I see Ozil. Anyone else? Do you all agree with Ozil's response? What do you think is the answer. Okay, I see here a broken heart and a rose as a name. Thank you for giving your answer. You also say number one, is it? Okay, pretty straightforward. You are all actually, dang, dang, dang. You are correct. Susan will be traveling. So if you notice, they're all model verbs here. So will normally, I think we all agree. Rambo Young, thank you for giving me your response.
Yeah,
Good
the
job.
answer
Now, this one you normally use will for actually definite future actions. Yeah, definite future actions. So if it's most likely really going to happen, then of course you use will. That is why can and could cannot, because can normally talks about your ability to do something. Can I do it? Yes, I want to do it, but I cannot, right? If your ability, but it doesn't talk about Susan's ability. Susan is going there, right? Or can normally if you ask permission also. Could indicates possibility, possibility, and would normally for conditions, not conditional situation. That means most likely it's hypothetical. So hypothetical. So not sure yet. However, Susan is really going for the exchange program next week. That is definite. Therefore, you're all correct. The answer is number one. Good job. All right, people, as I always say, let's end strong. Give me the right answer for number 10. A very easy subject verb agreement question. Hello, Mercy. Thank you for joining. Please remember to follow us. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, now, last question. Stay strong. Last question for our grammar section. What do you think is the right answer here? Now, let's do a cancellation method. First things first, help me cancel a few things, yeah, people? It says yesterday. Therefore, we're looking for past tense. So what numbers or what options can we already cancel? Let's go, let's go. Welcome to those of you who just joined. Please remember to follow, like, and share. Now, Rambo Young, everyone. Okay, this is number one. This is a different one. So, I have given you one clue. I highlighted yesterday because that gives you the chance to cancel two choices inside. We can cancel already what, number one and two. Rambo Young, you're saying one and two, right? Correct, I'm right, You said cancel one and two. Is that right, Rambo Young? Hello, Rafida. Welcome to you. Welcome. Okay, Rambo Young. Okay, yes. No, he said yes. Very good. Is and are both present tense. So cannot, right? Now, we're left with was and were. So then we didn't need to decide, is it singular or plural? So people, can you tell me, what are we referring to here? What's the subject that we are modifying here so that we know whether it's singular or plural? Obviously, that is the word cause. Now, cause. Is it singular or plural? Busy mom, thank you. That is correct. We are talking about the cause of yesterday's power failure. So the subject that we are modifying here is actually the word cause. Yeah, cause. Therefore, is it singular or plural? Then now you can decide what exactly is your answer. So now busy mom and Spicy. Hello, Spicy. We like your name. Okay. Ozil is saying number 3. You're all now saying that it's singular. Now that we have discovered what the main subject is. Therefore, it says cause, not causes. So you are all correct. It's number 3. Good job. We are now jumping to the next section, and you indeed ended strong. Well done.
Good job, guys.
Rumble Young, answer 3. Thank you. Now, let's test your vocabulary skills. Whoa. All right. I missed that sound effect, so I'm gonna click it. Okay, the Fairy God Marketer. I like that name, the Fairy God Marketer. Welcome to you. Please remember to like, follow, and share. Okay, everyone, let's move on to your vocab. Let's learn some new words or even let's become good at learning the nuances between some words that we think are synonymous or between some words that we think are the same, but maybe contextually they are used differently. Wow! Okay, let's move on to this. This one very easy, huh? Now, I did not expect the new phone to be so blank. It survived the fall from the third floor. Oh, we want a phone like that, no? You want a phone like this, very, very strong one. Cannot be easily damaged one. What do you think is the answer? Let's go. Ozil is saying, teacher. Hello, TY Sense. Okay. You're all saying it's a sturdy phone, is it? That's how you think sturdy is the word for strong. Rambo Young, however, has a different answer. You think it's a steely stone. Steely stone. Steely phone. Oh my God. Ella is saying number 2. I see. So now, obviously, if this phone survived a fall from the third floor, it must have been very strong for you. So obviously we're looking for something that's strong. We're looking for something strong and not easily damaged. Okay, easily damaged. And for this case, the word that actually means exactly this is the word sturdy. Yes, yay. Now, those of you, okay, teacher, why can't we use, for example, steady? Because when something is steady, it's constant, it's not changing. Okay, and that's not the quality that we're looking for to describe what the phone managed in this question. Okay, so it's constant. Yeah, constant. Teacher, how about stable? Stable also something not likely to change or fail. Okay, but steely. Teacher, how about steely? Steely sounds like a steel. It sounds strong, you know. Okay, it's when something is steely, from the word steel, it's resembling, it's resembling steel in hardness, or firmness. However, in context, it's not commonly used to describe objects like phone. Okay, so therefore, the best answer is number 2. Very good. Okay, good job. Let's move on to the next one. I like this word. I actually like this word here. That is the correct answer for number 12. Let's go. The gentleman was blank embarrassed when he realized he had entered the female toilet by mistake. He entered the female toilet by mistake. Okay. Now, Ozil is saying utterly. A busy mom is also saying utterly. He was utterly embarrassed, is it? Rumbo Young. What is that face, Rumbo Young? Okay. Utterly. Okay. Now, TY Sands is saying number 2, entirely embarrassed. Wow. So we have 2 different answers. Okay. So we are looking for a word that actually means completely embarrassed, absolutely embarrassed, right? And for this case, especially when you talk about completely and absolutely and you want to use it for emotions, the word is actually number 1, utterly embarrassed. I was utterly embarrassed. That means completely or absolutely. And contextually for emotions, you normally use utterly. But teacher, why entirely? Entirely also means completely what, right? When you say it's entirely covered with dust, you say it's completely covered with dust, right? That is correct. Entirely also have the meaning of completely, but contextually, you don't use it to describe emotions, not as often as utterly. Okay? Yeah. All right. Now, moving on. So utterly, I like this word. I usually use this for my students, for my composition class, because like she was utterly, instead of saying, she was angry, she was embarrassed, John was. So I give them a synonym of the word angry, and then I tell them to really show the emotion, put utterly before it. So then, okay, what's a synonym for angry? Teacher, can use furious one. Then what do you add before it to make it more intense? Can use utterly furious. Good job. Now you have a better phrase than saying she was angry. Right. Now, moving on to number 13, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Lim blanked the role of president of the company after his uncle, the former president, had retired. Did Mr. Lim become the president? Check your answers. You have the options here: subsumed, presumed, assumed, resumed. all, all rhyming words. Give it a guess, people. Give it a guess. Welcome to those of you who just came. Please remember to follow us. Okay, user 1559965308662 says it's number 3. Okay, very long name. Okay, who else? Do you agree to user 1559 who says it should be number 3? Okay, long name. Okay, Rockself 241. It's Mosey. It's Mosey. It's here. Mosey, where have you been? Okay, Ozil is saying number 1. Okay, hello, it's Mosey. I'm happy that you made it. Okay, now, Ozil said number 1. User said number 3. Oh, we have a mixture of answers. Sue is saying number 1. Interesting. So I think contextually you all understand that Mr. Lim was the one who became the president after his uncle retired, correct? So we need the right word to use for to get that message across to the people reading. Now I'll give you the meanings first, and then you can reconsider your answers if you want to, okay? Because Busy Mom also have a different answer. Some said number 1. Busy Mom said number 3. I think one of you also said a different. Okay, it's 1 and 3. People are choosing between 1 and 3 most likely. Okay, now I think pretty obviously you're all very familiar with the word resume. When something resume, it means to continue. Okay, to continue. Now, obviously we cannot use resume because that would mean to say Mr. Lim was a president before. He stopped and then he was president again. No, that's not what we're trying to say here. So resume is not the answer. Now, how about subsumed, number 1? If something is subsumed, it means to include. Okay, listen carefully. To include or absorb something. Absorb something into something else. Okay, I will give you a sample sentence for this one so you get it more, you get it a bit more. So soldiers from many countries have been subsumed into the United Nations peacekeeping forces. So different soldiers, right, from different countries, they've been subsumed into the United Nations peacekeeping forces. Yeah, so that means to say they've been absorbed, right? So with that, with that meaning, we know that subsumed is not the answer as well. So you presume and you assume. Okay, when you assume, let's talk about assume. Okay, you take on a role or responsibility. Okay, so and then if you presume something, you believe, you kind of you believe something to be true. You kind of like, if you presume something, you just guess that. You think like, I'm presuming that he stole it based on the stories I've heard. I presume that he stole it, like that. Okay, as opposed to assume, you take on a responsibility. So I think it's clear for you guys. Very good. I see now that you have reconsidered after learning the meanings of the words. Good job. You assume a position, that means you take it, you take the role, you take the responsibility. So it's the answer, people of the world, is number 3. Good job. All right. So Mr. Lim actually assumed the role of president. All right, number 14. Goodbye, Felicia. Now, Felicia watched in blank. Oh my God, she saw the magic, right? The magician. Felicia watched in blank as the magician performed the trick. She had never met anyone as talented as him. Like, oh my God, such a talented magician. I cannot believe the magic he did. Okay, now, Teacher Mitsuko, I'll be back. Okay, it's Mosey. Please be back. We shall wait for you, huh? Okay, Emma is saying number 4. Susie is saying number 4. Busy Mom also 4. And Ozil is saying number 4. Wow. You are all agreeing to disbelief. She cannot believe it. It's so amazing. It's something that she cannot believe. Is it true or not? You are all ding 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 ding. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Correct! Yay! Number 4. Okay. She watched in disbelief, like, oh, I can't believe it, because she was so amazed, right? Uncertainty cannot. It's not like she was uncertain. She was certain. It was just she was so immensely amazed. Okay. And then which word here? Trepidation. Let's define this word, because uncertainty is and confusion is seem to be pretty obvious to you. But are you guys aware what trepidation is? I need her as my teacher. Hello, Cindy. I hope I am pronouncing your name. I can be your teacher. I just need you to join the live. That's it. You see, we've been teaching Alisa and Mama here for the longest time. They're now our students here in the live. Okay. Now, are you guys aware what trepidation is? Okay, this is a word. A lot of our writers at work students are they know how to use this, because this is a word I teach them. So normally when you talk about emotions, especially when they reach P4 to P6, I don't allow them to use the words happy, sad, angry, embarrassed. I start teaching them the synonyms, and then I want them to start using them. So that means to say, when they write emotion, feelings phrases into their composition, they don't repeat the word. Yeah? So trepidation is one of them. Trepidation is another word for what emotion do you think? Think of inside out, ladies and gentlemen. Think of inside out. What were the emotions in inside out? And then we shall see which one of them is trepidation. Trepidation, people. Trepidation. Don't search, just guess, huh? Because I know you can easily search. What do you think is the emotion for Ozil? Okay. Trepidation is for fear. Okay, most likely fear, or I would say a bit of anxiety. I will accept that. Worry or anxiety, I will accept. Good job. Okay, anxiety. Don't worry, Jean. Accepted. Yes. It's around that emotion. So at least that one you can use it. So she cried out of trepidation. She screamed in trepidation, in utter trepidation, like that. Good job. All right, now at least you have another word for anxiety or fear. Now you can say, "Oh my God, she looked pale because of immense trepidation of utter." You also learned the word utter, right? Of utter trepidation. Wow. Okay. For number 5, we will be dealing with PV. What's PV, people of the world? What is PV? Huh? PV? You know this. A phrasal. Phrasal. What? Oh, teacher, that's phrasal vavavoom. It's phrasal. What's word that starts with V, huh? Phrasal. I can only think of the right answer. Hello, Nicole. Welcome. Okay. What is this? Phrasal what? VE. I'm almost spelling it out for you. Avocado, very excited. Already has the answer. Number 4, is it? Breakdown. Ella also has number 4. So we are dealing with people. We are dealing with phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs, keep in mind, there is a verb, then you pair it with a preposition. Thank you, Sue. Thank you. Okay. So you pair it with a preposition, but when you change the preposition, it may change its meaning. So break in is different from break out or break into or break down. Okay. I'm getting some answers. You think that the fighters broke down the door, is it? Had to break down the door, is it? Okay. Anyone else? Sue, do you have your own answer, Susie? Ali. Oh, Ali already gave out. Cindy, are you there? Emma Ma, are you there? So, one more answer before I reveal. So let's start giving the meanings of the words. Rocksoft 241. It says number 4. You seem to all like the word number 4. So what does number 4 actually mean? So when you break down something, you actually okay, especially in emergency, breakdown can have more than one meaning, yeah. But especially in emergency situations, breakdown can means to forcibly break or force open. So those of you who said the answer is breakdown, you are, hello, no man, you are correct. Now, teacher, but I've heard before, teacher, you also say what? Um, the the burglar, they had a somebody broke into the restaurant last night. So kind of like when you talk about burglary, when you talk about um thieves who go inside the place to you through the window or through the door, you said you break into, right? Or you break in. Yes, but break in and break into is always normally used for the context of burglary or criminal activity, yeah. So break in and break into, always in the context of criminal activity. So the use case now. But for this case, right, it's the firefighters who are trying to save, rescue the children, okay? How about breakout, people? What does it mean when, for example, a disease or an epidemic broke out? What does it mean? Hello, Catherine. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Or you can also say that pimple breakout. Fazlina, yes, correct. Also a pimple breakout. So there's quite a few, right? Yes, you see? Also breakout. So when something is breaking out, that means there's another meaning as well. You say a war broke out, okay? For especially when you talk about dangerous situations, a breakout, okay? Start, okay? That means to say something starts. The beginning of something starts. So for dangerous situation, you have, if the disease is starting to spread in its early stages, it's breakout, yeah. Or if a war broke out, a war started. Okay, good job, people. Well done. You have braved the first section of vocab. Ladies and gentlemen, we shall proceed to your vocab close. Da, da, da. And quite indeed, this one is very easy, so I expect all of you to get this correctly. Now, let's go. Let's do a quick fire round of this vocab section. Okay, I'm gonna highlight while I read so you know where I'm reading. I want Jenga. Hey, Alyssa, you get the Jenga game on the 19th of July. Speaking of Jenga, people who are here, hello. To those of you who are not aware, I'd like to share this with you, On the 19th of July, Writers at Work, Teacher Jamie is partnering with Mathematics Teacher May for a special collaboration TikTok Live. Yay! It's next Friday, people. And we have prepared 50 goodie bags to give away to all of you. So please join us. It's going to be fun. A Jenga game is being prepared for all of you. And of course, we have English and math cheat sheets. How amazing is that? You will get English plus mathematics cheat sheets from Teacher May and Teacher Jamie's. They're personally put this together for you. Teacher May even prepared a very, very useful protractor for all of you. It's not just any protractor. She has sourced this from one of the best providers here all around Singapore. And not just that. On top of your English and math cheat sheets, we also have stationery for you. Those of you who love Ronnie, maybe you have a Ronnie inside a goodie bag. And of course, you may receive also discount coupons for our September holiday program and from mathematics as well. Many more to come. Very good. So, if you want to get a portion of the cheat sheets, we shall give it to you, people. Scan the QR code and submit the form. You will get a partial version of our English and math cheat sheets. Yay. I will give you 5 seconds. The teacher's smiling at the side. Okay, good job. Have you scanned it? All right, people. Now, moving on, I'll show that to you later if you have not scanned it. Let's do a quick fire round of this very easy vocab close, okay? I'm gonna read, people. Donning a yellow helmet and safety boots. Donning means wearing. How do you pronounce this name? Zheng Nian paved cement on the roof of yet another skyscraper. So he was painting, He was painting, he was working. He recalled how he left his hometown for the city with a heavy heart. So while he was working hard in the city, painting the building, ladies and gentlemen, he recalled something. Okay, how he left his hometown to go to the city. He recalled. Are you ready to look at the options to find the best synonymous word for the word recalled? Get ready and type quickly. These are your options. Dun dun dun. Keep in mind the word is recall. Answers, please. Let's give it a try, people. Nomad is saying 3. Min, Susie, Ella. Oh, all of you seems to be so confident. It was quick of you to write number 3. That means you didn't think twice. Good job. Correct answer. So basically, recollecting means remembering na. Okay, you just remembered something. Why can't we use deliberate? If you're deliberating, it involves discussing with another person. He is not talking with someone else. He's just with himself remembering something. So deliberation, consider when you deliberate something, you consider or you discuss it. Most likely you discuss it with someone. Okay, so he's on his own, so it cannot. If you're wondering, this is more really about you being curiosity. It involves curiosity or uncertainty. Like, I was wondering why she was crying, but he wasn't uncertain. He was not curious about something. He literally just remembered. Okay, speculate is when you guess. He's not guessing also. He literally just remembered. Good job. Okay, well done. In the same sentence, if you recall, people, keep in mind, focus. He recalled how he left his hometown for the city with a heavy heart. Okay, what is the synonymous word for with a heavy heart? Poor, poor guy with a heavy heart, huh? Keep that phrase in mind. Let's go. With a heavy heart. Mm. Think with a heavy heart. Remember, he is recalling how he left home to work at the city with a heavy heart. So sad. So Nomad is saying teacher with a heavy heart is dispiritedly. Anyone else? Ooh, another person is a difference. So Nomad and Ozil has the same answer, but Susie is saying, teacher, no, it's actually number 2. Okay, let's see. We have number 1 and we have number 2. So, hello, welcome to you. Now, I assume you are not. No one is answering 3 and 4, is it? Okay. Now, regretfully, of course not. He's not really regretting. It's like sorrow or most likely um, showing in a manner that's showing regret. Wearily, that means he's exhausted lah. There's no mention of him being very tired. Okay. This is really more about talking about his emotion, right? The very sad emotion. So I understand that dispirited and dejected are both gearing towards, I'm leaning towards sadness. However, the one that really talks about him feeling very disheartened is the word dejectedly. It's number 2. Okay. Now, dispirited, right? Dispirited is very close. It also means discouraged, discouraged, but it's really not talking much about the heaviness in one's heart. When you talk about the heaviness in your heart, it's really more on dejected and not dispirited. Dispirited is leaning more towards being very discouraged or you lacking in spirit. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Good job, people. So let's talk about the very sad story again. When he was remembering how he left home to go to the city and work. Let's continue. Okay. The sun shone angrily down his back as cold sweat broke his slightly burned skin. Okay, keep in mind, he was working out there painting the building. So the sun was up there, it was shining brightly, and then um, it was shining angrily on his slightly burned skin. Slightly burned. Keep that in mind. Here are your options. Dun, dun, dun. Slightly burned. Which among these words actually talked about your skin being slightly burnt? Guess, give it a try, people. Come on, give it a try. Think about it. The sun is shining on his skin. His skin was slightly burnt. Doesn't mean his skin is charred. Oh, I have a mixture of answers. Emma Mar is saying number two. Wang and Brian. Brian is saying tanned. Oh my God. So four of you is saying tanned. One is saying charred. Emma Ma, Mr. Emma Ma, charred, huh? I tell you, when something is charred, it's already burnt down to a crisp one. That one is extremely burnt. Like literally blackened already. That one very severe one. So Ozil is also saying tan. Now, now I'll tell you something. So since MMR talked about charred, okay, this one is something that's already burned, or blackened. So this kind of severe, yeah. This is blackened by fire. So fire or heat, yeah. So it's on a higher level. It doesn't really help with a phrase slightly. So we cannot use charred. Okay. Now let's move on to tan. When you are tan, especially when someone tells you, "Hey, you look tan. Have you been on a holiday recently in a summer place?" Because how do you know when someone looks tan? Because their skin, right? Their skin somehow darkened, correct? Their skin darkened by exposure, because of exposure. Now, usually when you are already tanned, the exposure is not slight, okay? If you're only slightly exposed, you should not be visibly tanned. So now you are left with number 3 and 4. Okay, Emma Mar has reconsidered. You say it's number 4. All the rest of you who answered 1 or 2, try to reconsider. Choose between 3 or 4. Give me another guess. I'm gonna give you another chance to um, redeem yourself. Is it 3 or 4? Okay, Brian now says it's Coach, Teacher Mitsuko. How about Ozil? Ozil, if your choices now are just 3 and 4, what do you think? Ella now says it's number 4. I see. One more answer. One more. Okay. One more. So now, out of 3 and 4, most of you is saying it's number 4. Oh, Mara. Really? Number 4 is... Number 4 is correct. Yay! You're correct. Scorched. Actually, that's why you say the scorching sun, right? Actually means slightly. It actually has the actual meaning of slightly burned or singed. Okay? Or singed. Okay? So that is the answer. When you're parched, usually you use parched, right? When you say, oh, she has a parched lip. Okay? When you have a parched lip, that means to say it's dry, right? It's dry, it's thirsty, okay? So parched is not the word. It's something dry, it has a lack of moisture. Good job, people. Okay, slightly burned. Now you all know it's scorched, huh? Let's continue the sad story. He peeked to see how high he was from the ground. To be exact, 40 stories. To be exact, huh? To be exact. 40 stories. He's way up there, up in the building, painting the walls of the building under the heat of the sun, ladies and gentlemen. To be exact, 40 stories. What do you think is the best word synonymous to the word exact? Dun, 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 dun. See, keep in mind the word is to be exact. He is 40 stories high. Nomad and Min says, teacher, it's precise. Ella is saying the same. Okay, my question to you is, why not accurate? Why precise, huh? I think that's the most obvious question here. Why are you all choosing precise instead of accurate? Aren't they both the same? I think, for example, to be exact, that doesn't mean direct and clear, but I think the most common confusion here when students try to answer this, some of them will think it's number 4. But why number 4? Why number 3? Why are you saying precise instead of accurate? What is the difference between these two words? Accurate, precise have a better impact. My goodness, Nomad. I can say that to any answer I want. Precise, teacher, is a better to be precise. It's a better impact than saying to be accurate, is it? Now, Ozil is also actually saying number three. There is significant difference between precise and exact. Now, precise and exact, precise and accurate. So accuracy is always referring to the correctness in details. Okay, it's correctness in details. Mhm. They imply the correctness rather than the strict sense of exactness. Okay, precise means exact, exact, um, or specific, specific in detail. So, for example, just a quick example, if I say this bottle can measure, or this beaker, for example, can measure 2.3 ml of water. Wow, 2.3 ml. When you put 2.3, that's very precise, huh? That it can measure, the calibration can measure 2.3, correct? Now when you put water in it and it reaches 2.3, then you can say, okay, that was accurate of you to make it reach to 2.3. Okay, so precise is more of the exactness of the detail, not really more on the correctness. Okay, the correctness would be then accurate. Okay, so I am proud of all of you. You are all correct to say it's number three. Yay! Now, moving on to the next one. Let's see how his story ends, people. What an ironic situation it was, he thought. He had come to the city to build a better life for his children, yet their lives could have become worse because he was not by their side. This thought saddened him. Oh, he's very sad. Okay. So for him, he was up there thinking about his life while he was painting the wall. And then he's thinking, oh, how ironic is this situation, huh? I left to give them a good life, but their life would be worse because I left them. You know what I'm saying? So the word here is situation. What is another word for situation? I need you all to end strong. Give me the right answer for the last number of this section, people. Let's go. Here we go. The word is that you're looking for is synonymous to the word situation, wherein we said what an ironic situation it was. People, give me your answers. Dun, 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 dun. Ozil is saying number four. That was quick. You are saying circumstance. Who else? Do you agree with Ozil 05's answer? Phoebe, hello, welcome. Now, 11, number 11. Hello, welcome to. Oh, it's Moses back. Hello. Done with your dinner, huh? Okay, Nomad is saying also number 4. 11, welcome to you. Thank you for sharing your answer. Okay, Ella is also saying number 4. Okay, good job. Indeed, the answer is a number 4. Circumstance, it talks about the situation. That's the exact meaning of the word. Well done. You are all strong and ready for the next section of this paper, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to go to paper 2 and do a quick. I want something very interesting. What do you call? Okay, this is the big topic of our Complete Close section today. Okay, the Complete Close section is about a toy that people have been crazy about. People have been crazy with this very, very recently. So, I don't know if it's months or a few years back, we were all crazy with fidget spinners, right? But recently, there was a new toy that everyone was very crazy about. It involves 2 balls and a string. What do you call that toy? What do you call that toy? The toy is Ronnie. But Ronnie. Oh, Ronnie heard you, Ronnie heard you. Oh, you see, I'm a Mar. You see, Ronnie is like, hey, why are you putting my name in this one? I'm not a toy. I'm a real family member of Teacher Jamie's. Oh, you see, huh, Emma Mar? Ronnie talking to you, huh? Oh, okay, Emma. Okay, very good. They actually got it. It's Mozzie and Emma Mar. Good job. I don't know how to pronounce that though. Did they pronounce this as lato, lato, or lato, lato, or lato, lato?
It's lato,
Lato, lato, is it?
lato.
Okay, very good. That is actually the main topic of today's Compre Close. So I mean, if you are very familiar of the context, right, it should be easy for you to actually do the Compre Close, people. Hello, prom lips talk. Lips talk. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. So the big topic is the toy. Lato, lato. Hmm. Okay, very good. I should actually try to play that. I have never played that. I've seen my niece play it.
She got banned
Ah,
in the
because
country
oh,
cause
because
cause a lot are saying that it's scary when it hits you.
oh, it was bad, people.
No, here I think in Singapore, no.
Singapore then can
Yeah.
then I can use that. We
Yeah.
shall see. We shall see. Now, Min is very excited. Let's read, people. Let's read. Okay. Remember when fidget spinners were all the rage a few years ago? Well, now you have got the Lato Lato. Love it or blanket, this toy craze is quite literally in full swing in Singapore. Love it or what? Opposite of love. This is contextual clue. Love it or Min and it's Mozzie. Okay, contextual clue. Keep in mind, our contextual clues sometimes can be broken down into a couple of things. Let me give you a clue first. Huh? When I say contextual clue, sometimes it could be that number one, they gave you the synonym of the word. So somewhere they put a blank and then they put a synonym. So then, oh, what's the synonym of this word? But sometimes they give you the opposite meaning of the word, which is this case now, antonym. But sometimes they also give you an example of the word, or sometimes they give the definition of the word. Okay, so just please look out for these clues, you will find them. Okay, love it or good job, love it or hate it, this toy craze is quite literally in full swing in Singapore. Good job. Okay, now moving on, let's go. Let's go. Now, comprising of two plastic balls blank by a string. Okay, we are now describing the physical appearance of the toy. It's comprising of two plastic balls blank by a string. What is tied by a string? Okay, Fazlina is saying tied by a string. Who else has an answer? Joined. Emma Mar is saying joined. It's Mozzie say held or suspended, connected, or joined. Ah, I am very proud. You all actually get the idea because you know how it looks like. But the best word here is actually the word joined by a string. Because if you say hung or held by a string, it could be that it's two different strings, right? It doesn't really say. We need a word that accurately says that it's one string and it joins together these two balls, yeah? Okay. Now, joined by a string, the toy has now become infamous for the clacking sound it blanked when it is swung up and down. For the clacking sound that this one, read the whole sentence, you will get the answer. For the clacking sound that it what? Let's go, people, let's go. That it makes C78. Very good. Well done. Now, keep in mind, for those of you who said the past tense, we are in present tense, yeah? We're in present tense, so it has to be that it makes because it's singular and present. Okay, keep in mind, be careful. All right. Sound, for the clacking sound it generates, I would say I wouldn't accept generates. It's very close to the word makes, but accurately speaking, sometimes there is a thin line of nuance between these words. So the word, I would still go for the word makes. Yeah? Okay, moving on. Now, the general rule of playing among friends is that the blank who maintains the clacking rhythm the longest wins. So this one is pretty straightforward. Again, listen to the rule of how the game should be played. If you know how to play the game, it may also be easy for you. Okay. The general rule of play among friends is that the blank who maintains the clacking rhythm the longest wins. What do you think is the answer? You think it's the player? Another one says the player. Emma says the one. Okay. Who else? All right, people. It's Mozzie said the friend, player, or contestant. CR7XYZ. So, okay. Now, people. So, firstly, it's talking about play among friends. Is that the. So, firstly, you cannot say friend. Normally, it's too repetitive to actually say among friends. Is that the friend who maintains the clacking. So, we need to use a more generic kind of word that will fit to the context. So, if we want to go more general, it has to be the one who maintains the clacking sound the longest wins. So if you go for player or contestant, it becomes very formal. That to a point wherein you are basically talking about the game being an actual competition. You see, but if we're still looking at it as like a normal game played by friends or families or kids, so we're not going to the level of formality on competitions. So we're not using the word player or contestant. So we go for the more generic one, the one. Okay. With Lato Lato blank the hearts of youngsters, let us take a quick look at its history as well as some. Okay. So now youngsters love it so much. What's the term they use for it? When something is able to make a group of people like it. Okay. Capturing the hearts. I see. Very close, Min. You are getting there, Min. But there is another word that is more appropriate for this phrase. Let's go. Let's go. Give me another word. Give it another try. Ah, Fazlina. Very good. You actually win. The word is winning with Lato Lato. Winning the hearts. Okay, so this is an sorry. So this is collocation, winning the hearts. So another clue, instead of saying contextual, right? Another type of clue that's very common in comprehension clues is actually collocation, wherein they usually use very words that always go together. When I say words that always go together, it could be phrasal verbs, it could be idiomatic expressions. And so when you are familiar with the idiom, for example, they blank out one word, you should be able to complete it. So you go and say, oh, from all walks of blank. Oh, I know that line, from all walks of life, like that. Okay? So now, let us take a quick look. Okay, people, let's continue reading. Let us take a quick look at its history as well as some interesting blank about the toy. Some interesting what? When you look at the history and then you also some interesting wow CR7XYZ. That's a lot of information. Hello, off madam. Welcome back to you. Some interesting. Thank you, CR7XYZ and men. We are looking at some historical and facts. Okay, some facts, interesting facts about the toy. Are you all ready to learn more about how this toy came to be? Which country do you think did this toy came from? I mean, we also don't know. I hope the author of this passage researched properly, but I also don't know where it came from. But quite a few people think it came from a very specific country. Any guess where this game or where this toy came from? People of world. You shall know in a moment. Is it from Asia? Is it from America? Is it from Europe? What? Okay, now we shall learn and we shall continue. Let's go. The name Lato Lato is said to have been blank from the Bugis word lato lato as well. Now, this word pairs with the word from. Okay, this is a collocation. You should know this. If you know, when you talk about where the word comes from, you usually use this word. You say it's originated. There is one more word that's more accurate, especially when you talk about word where the word was inspired from. The word is actually dang, 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 derived from. Okay, especially for words, how the words came to be, you usually use the word derived from the Bugis word lato-lato, which blank making clacking sounds. Which what? This one should be easy. You now have the word where it was derived from, and of course they're gonna give the definition of the word. So when you're giving the definition, of course, very good. Which means making clacking sounds. Very good. A common blank about lato-lato is that it comes from Indonesia. The toy actually originated in the United States where it was called clackers. Wow! Really high. A common what? Misconception, misunderstanding, myth. Oh my God, you all get the idea. However, we must get the right and appropriate word. The word should be actually a common misconception. Okay, now the original clackers in the 1960s and 70s were made with blank tempered glass or acrylic. Okay, I tell you, this is BFF. What is the BFF of or? Then you shall know the meaning, the word best friend of or. Okay, Beans and Ella and Min, I am proud of you. It's Mozzie, you are correct. Rocks of 2 for 1. The BFF of or is either. Good job, good job. Now, this meant, okay, let's continue reading. This meant that the balls would occasionally shatter and blank shards flying in all directions when hit. So the earliest versions are made of acrylic and glass, tempered glass. So when you play with it, when you use so much force, what happens then is that they occasionally shatter and blank shards flying in all directions. Blank shards flying, okay? Rocks off 2 for 1. Beans, Ozil, Ella, good job. Very proud. And now, here's my question. Beans, is it sends with an S or sends without an S? Singular or plural? Think about it. I don't want you to get the wrong answer only because you missed out. Okay, very good. Okay, well done. Good job. Okay, remember balls. So it says balls, yeah. So it says balls. It's plural. Therefore, we have to use a plural verb as well. And shards would occasionally shatter. Also, actually, the word would is a right keyword here. Would is a modal verb that is always followed by base form. Okay? As more and more children, let's continue, people. As more and more children got blank from playing with clackers, got what? More and more children got. Remember, the previous sentence is talking about it. Um, shattering, sent flying in all directions. What do you think happened to the children? Got injured, I will accept. Got hurt. However, sometimes hurt can be. So here's the thing, right? I will not accept hurt because only because hurt can be inside and outside. Yeah. But injured, however, is very specific to outside injuries and wounds. So we shall use the word injured to go for the most appropriate one, okay? But you are in the right context, yeah? As more and more children got injured from playing with clackers, the US Food and Drug Administration established new safety standards for manufacturers. So they got a bit stricter to make sure that the manufacturers do not use the same raw material that causes a lot of injury. So as a blank, clackers were removed from American stores. Okay, this one is like the consequence after FDA imposed stricter rules. What was the consequence of that? The line that you use to talk about the consequence of something is as a what? Think about it. Ella has said the word, says result. Ozil05 has said precaution. Anyone else who agree to either of these two? Okay, Ozil has reconsidered. Thank you. Hello, Milan Pal. Sing. Thank you for joining the live. Okay, you are actually very good. You are actually correct. It's as a result. Good job. clackers were removed from American stores. Okay, of course, these days the Lato Lato is made with modern plastics that are less prone to what? Okay, we've been talking about the previous issues with the raw materials of these Lato Latos, but today there's more of them now because now they're made of modern plastics that are less prone to, think about it. Fazlina is saying shattering, I see. And then I see it's Mozzie saying break. Now go for the more straightforward word. First things first, less prone to, we need the ing here. Less prone to, the word is actually breaking. Breaking. Okay? While today's Lato Lato toys are blank from just 3.5. Okay, what's the word? Your clue is $3.5. Vintage clackers can cost as much as $90. It is also not surprising that they are highly in demand despite being very expensive. Okay, I already gave you our sold from 3.5, priced from 3.5. Let's see. Okay, two of you got it correctly. Very good. They are priced from 350. Very good. Well done. Okay. Now, I have 5 minutes left, so I'll do something for all of you, huh? We will do a quick fire round of editing, huh? Quick fire round of editing. Hello, Janessa, Jessica. Thank you for joining. And Ozil has joined back in. Thank you. Okay, everyone be strong. Now, because you're all very smart, you've gone through the passage with me, learned more about the Lato Lato and its history. Let's go a quick fire round of editing. Are you all ready? Be quick and strong. Let's do this. Esports. Who loves esports? You all play mobile games in your phones, I suppose. So you will love this passage. Okay. We respect the world of sports and also the world of esports, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Quick fire round. Quick means quick, yeah? That means you be quick. Oh, our moderator Jean loves Mobile Legends. Do you guys play the same game? If you do, tell us what character or hero do you use. Now, let's go, people. Let's correct the spelling and the grammatical error. But of course, if it's a spelling error, please don't change its form because you're only correcting the spelling, not its form, yeah? So if the wrong spelling is plural, keep it plural, okay? Now let's go. Elite archers, elite virtual archers, race car drivers, and other esports gamers gathered in Singapore for the first ever Olympic Esports Week this year. What? They have an Olympic Esports Week. I didn't know. There is an opening ceremony. Okay, there is. We're talking about an event that already happened. Therefore, the is becomes what? Think. Very good, Ozil. Very good, Ella. I'll give you 5 more seconds for the rest to give me the answer. Let's go. Okay, quick fire round. Ozil and Ella, very quick. Past tense. Good job. Yay! Gavin, it has to be singular because you are referring to one opening ceremony. But good try, Gavin. Well done. Thank you for liking the live as well. Yes. Now, there was an opening ceremony before the athletes got down to action. Athletes is spelled wrongly. How do you spell athletes? Ella has given her spelling. Who else is going to give me? Min has also given. Fazlina has also given. Good job. I am happy that you kept it plural. I tell you, if it's a spelling error, just correct the spelling. Do not change the subject, the verb, the plural, the singular, or the form. Keep it as is. Well done. Athletes, well done. Yay. Now, hello, Aram dumb person. Oh, I thought the name was Arandom. A random person. My God. Okay, Chameleon, a random person, has already got down to the next portion of the question. Before Atlas got down to action, playing a variety of commercial video games. How to spell commercial video games? This is spelling error. How to spell commercial. I see your spellings, people. Oh, well done. You know how to spell commercial. Correct. Commercial video games in front of 3 huge screens at Suntec City. In In Excite. In Excite, viewers all around cheered. We need the we need the noun of Excite. Okay, the noun. Mm. Very good, very good. Now, quick question. Just a quick question to all of you, especially when you're doing something very quick. How do you think students usually misspell the word excitement? Can you tell me? How do you think? What letter do you think they usually forget? Mm-hmm. What letter do you think they usually forget when they are trying to spell the word excitement? I see. Gavin is saying X. Jean is saying C. Ozil is saying E. Ah, you're all correct. Normally, when students spell excitement, X they normally remember because of it's in the sound, right? X, right? What they normally forget is the C and the E. So sometimes either they forget the C here or they forget the E here. So be careful. Learn how to spell the word excites and then add ment in the end. You should be good to go. Well done. Yeah, huh? Moving on. Representing Singapore was City. Is it Ziwi or Ziwi? I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. Competing at a contest known as Just Dance. Woo! You know when there's a person's dancing in the screen and then you just follow the actions of the person dancing in the screen. Now, competing at, normally you can say competing at if you want to talk about the location, but we're not talking about the location, we're talking about the actual game she's competing. So it has to be competing, competing in, very good. Competing in a contest known as Just Dance. She won points over matching the choreographed moves. Now, how is she winning points? That's the question. If you are explaining how she gets the point, you don't use over. When you explain the process, you say what? A random person says by, Ozil says for, Min says from. The question is how. How is she winning the points? So if you say how, right, you talk about the process. Good job to those of you. She wins points by matching the choreographed moves of the electronic. How to spell electronic, people? Why did I say yay? How to spell electronic? This is a grammar error, another grammar, but this one is spelling electronic. Ella has given the word, a random person. One more, please. Let me see if you all are quick to spell this word. Good job, Jean. Electronic dancer on a screen and earn extra credits from the judges. Earn is spelled correctly, so obviously this is a grammar error, wrong word form. Think about how the sentence was. It was explaining how she gets the points by two things. By number one, matching. So number two, if you do parallelism, matching is ing, therefore earning is also ing. It's just like saying, I win by singing and dancing, right? Okay. She won the points by matching the moves and earning extra credits, correct? The sentence is long. You have to read it one more time to make sure you're understanding it correctly. If I shorten it, it's just like saying she won points by matching and earning. So, matching, match it here as well. Earning extra credits from the judges for her expression and style. Expression, how to spell, people, how to spell. Let's go. Ozil has given me his spelling. Good job. Who else? Who else? Who else? Min, thank you. Ella, thank you. Well done. Expression. Very good. A random person. Now, the Olympic Esports Week is part of a drive to remain relevant. How to spell the word relevant? Let's go. Let's go. Let me see. Adrenaline Rush 27 has joined. Thank you. Please remember to follow us if you haven't yet. Min, Ozil, Jean, good. Who else? Anyone who wants to give a different answer? Okay. Very good. Relevant is spelled that way. Yay. Now, relevant to young people and embrace advances in technology. You're all very good with technology, so I also expect you to know the spelling of the things that you're using. Now, technology, Ozil, a random person. Wow, this is indeed a quick fire round. You're all very quick and you're all giving me the right answer. Technology, Olympic values like friendship, respect, and excellent are also emphasized. Excellent here is actually spelled correctly. However, this is an adjective. I need a noun. What's the noun version of excellent? Okay, because you see, friendship is a noun, respect is a noun, so we need another noun. Excellence. Good job. That is correct. And you gave me the correct spelling some more. Well done. 10 sports were featured with 131 players from over 60 countries. What an exciting week it was! Yay! Wow. You all survived the quick fire round. I think the only thing, the only part, I think the only number where I need you guys to be careful was the earning, right? Number 46. Especially when the question is long and there is like more than one blank for one whole sentence. Be careful, both for editing or even for compre close. They do very long sentence and then they put two blanks inside. That's when they want you to really get confused. Okay? People, before I let you go, I want to say now, of course, I'm going to announce one more time our collaboration with Mathematics this 19th of July. Teacher James and Teacher May has prepared something very fun for all of you. And of course, it's not just an engaging session. We have also prepared very wonderful prizes. 50 goodie bags to give away with English and math cheat sheets for primary and secondary students, stationery, protractor that was really sourced out by Miss May. She found the best one for all the students. And then you may actually get your one, eh? If you're lucky enough. And of course, many more things. And people, if you pre-register, you will get a portion of the English and math cheat sheet. So you at least get a peek of how wonderful the cheat sheets are. So pre-register now! Yay! Woo! Sound effects. Woo! Scan the QR code. Actually, to fill out the form is actually will only take you 1 minute or less. By filling out something that's very quick, you already get free cheat sheets, not just for one subject, but for two core subjects in your life. Okay? So I'll give you about 5 more seconds. And 5, a 4, a 3, a 2, 1. Don't worry for those of you who haven't scanned. The QR code, ladies and gentlemen, is actually in our link tree. Okay, now I will go closer to you to show you where to find the QR code to find the link. Okay, so people of the world, I am right in front of you. Go to Writers of Works TikTok profile. Is it here? Okay, yeah. Go to Writers of Works TikTok profile. Now click this link tree link here. And then if you scroll down, ta-da! Free registration for 19 July TikTok live event with the Mathematics is here. You click this and it shall show you to the Google form. And then once you finish the form, you will get free English and math cheat sheets. Wow! Very good. So, everyone, thank you so much for coming in today. I am very happy to have seen all of you and for your participation and for your time. You give Teacher James and I inspiration to continue this TikTok live for all of you. So, invite your friends, follow Writers of Work, so we shall continue improving the live sessions for all of you. So, we make this a space for all of us to learn together. Yay! So, people, thank you so much. How come I cannot see the live? Huh? I cannot view the live now. I wanted to see their comments. Thank you so much for joining me today. We see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye. Woo!